We are going to be getting into our 5 states for the industry-specific or majority non-remote careers in the legal field. And we're starting with the state of Florida. And this is Purcell, Flanagan, Hay, and Green. They need a paralegal, probate, and they are seeking someone that can be full-time, so definitely career oriented. And they do have their list of responsibilities that you would do. And then there it gets into the must-haves of what they expect from you. And then also it gets into the experience, which you do want to bring strong analytical and problem-solving skills, excellent written and verbal skills, detail-oriented and able to prioritize daily tasks and responsibilities, experience with tax and estate administration software programs is a plus, as well as minimum of 2 years of trust and estate related experience, including a background in trust and estates and probate with a law firm or in-house legal department required, minimum of 2 years of college, paralegal, certificate, or equivalent. Work experience preferred, excellent computer skills required, specifically Microsoft Office and Adobe. World Docs and practice master experience as a plus. They do offer benefits, 401k, dental insurance, health insurance, life insurance, paid time off, and vision insurance. And then it gets into how to apply. Next company is Virtual Florida Paralegal. They do need a virtual litigation person in Florida. This is a company by the name of Equivity. They are seeking a skilled Florida paralegal with a minimum of 3 years of experience supporting attorneys in multiple areas of law, such as family, personal injury, probate, and litigation. As part of our team, you'll deliver high-level virtual support to attorneys nationwide while benefiting from the flexibility and autonomy of remote work in a collaborative professional environment. And then it gets into the key responsibilities they expect of you, and then about you. You need to come with 3+ years of experience in a Florida law firm with proficiency in at least 2 practice areas such as litigation, personal injury, family law, probate, estate planning, or civil litigation. Tech savvy with proficiency in Microsoft Word, Excel, and Adobe Acrobat. Familiarity with case management software such as Clio, MyCase, or similar. Experience with Florida accounts and e-filing procedures preferred. Highly organized, responsive, and reliable with excellent time management skills. Must have a Windows-based computer, reliable internet, and a smartphone. And then it gets into details of why you should choose them. They do have the comprehensive benefits of medical, dental, vision, sick leave, EAP, expense reimbursement, and employee discounts, work flexibility, work from home, and control over your schedule. Performance bonuses, you earn quarterly bonuses based on performance. Professional growth, you work with a team of experienced professionals and develop long-term relationships with a variety of clients. And your job requirements is bachelor's degree, minimum 3 years of recent paralegal experience in Florida, availability to respond to client requests within 1 hour, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time, ability to work 20 to 40 hours per week on an ongoing basis. Now, the next company is Marshall Finney. They need an experienced paralegal. Experienced paralegal litigation, professional liability, casualty defense. Full-time, Now, they are a large civil defense litigation firm, and they are seeking a full-time paralegal for its Jacksonville, Florida office within litigation and professional liability, casualty experience, which includes defense of architects, engineers, owners, developers, general contractors, construction managers, subcontractors, and design professionals. The team represents businesses and professionals in construction, insurance, contract, licensure, and liability claims. So they do offer a comprehensive health insurance package, including medical, dental, prescription, and vision benefits, a generous paid time off policy and paid holidays, 401k bonus program, free parking, hybrid, remote, and in-office schedule. And then it does go into what the job duties are. The knowledge and skills, you need excellent interpersonal organization skills, high attention to detail, ability to prioritize and coordinate, ability to maintain confidential information, ability to complete assignments within agreed deadlines by prioritizing workload, ability to and willingness to learn new skills as they become necessary, practice and foster an atmosphere of teamwork and cooperation. And the requirements is 3 to 5 years of litigation, professional liability experience. You must have a bachelor's degree or an associate's degree, paralegal certificate from an ABA approved program is preferred. Next is Zwicker and Associates PC. Now they need an associate attorney. So they're seeking a candidate with an eagerness to learn as well as exemplary organizational and written and verbal communication skills to join the team. They do seek out candidates whose diverse skills, backgrounds, and experiences enable the Swiker team to collaboratively innovate and excel in performance. They do encourage and provide lifelong learning and training opportunities for their team members with the goal of building a strong foundation and successful future with them. And they do strive to promote from within, offering excellent career advancement opportunities for high achievers. And so the base salary range is $80,000 to $100,000 per year. Then it goes into what your responsibilities would be. And as far as requirements, admission to practice law in the state of Florida, strong organizational and time management skills, proficient computer skills in Microsoft Office Suite, including Word, Excel, and Outlook, excellent verbal and written communication skills, highly motivated self-starter, eagerness to learn, ability to manage and prioritize a large caseload. Now, they do prefer you to have a minimum 1 year of litigation trial experience, working knowledge of civil procedure, debt collection experience, prior experience in high volume environment. And then as far as the physical qualifications, you need to be able to sit 90% of the workday, bend at the waist and be mobile when needed, read and comprehend position-specific documents and correspondence, communicate in a common language with or to individuals or groups verbally and or written, be able to operate a computer phone or equivalent device, complete a minimum of 40-hour flexible work week schedule, travel occasionally when needed by the most efficient means of transportation, full-time, full benefits that includes 401k with a MAT, medical, vision, and dental insurance, long-term disability insurance, life insurance, compensated time off, paid holidays, no phone calls, no agencies, ELE, drug-free workplace. Next is Vernes and Bowling Litigation Associate is what they're looking for. So you should have 0 to 2 years of civil litigation experience with defense experience strongly preferred. A successful candidate will be part of a team of 120 plus lawyers located across 19 offices in Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, South Carolina, and North Carolina. The associates have the opportunity to direct and lead files, provide initial analysis, develop case strategy, conduct discovery, take depositions, draft motions, attend hearings, and negotiate settlements. Associates will also be able to assist with and lead trials. This is full-time. Benefits to cover medical insurance, voluntary vision and dental insurance, voluntary life insurance, short and long-term disability, 401k. Now, you do need to be a current member of the Florida Bar in good standing. And then it gets into the areas that the practice does focus on. Next is Rubenstein Law. Rubenstein Law needs a closing legal assistant. It is full-time. So the closing legal specialist works alongside attorneys handling cases in the pre-litigation phase while maintaining an open line of communication with clients, providers, and inter-office teams. Then it goes into what the responsibilities and duties are as far as qualifications. Bilingual English, Spanish is a plus but not required. In-office position, 1 year minimum office experience, excellent customer service skills, strong multitasking skills, highly organized and detail-oriented, able to work at a fast pace with a heavy case volume, 65 to 75 cases. Benefits is PTO plus 8 paid holidays. Staff and attorney bonuses and medical benefits includes health, dental, vision, STD and LTD, and other medical coverages, group and optional life insurance, 401k with company match. All right, next company is Basilio, Sheridan, and Shoab, personal injury paralegal. You need to be experienced, of course, and you need to be able to handle claims from case initiation and provide support throughout litigation. Competitive salary and great work environment. And then it goes into the responsibilities. Again, you need to have experience in handling personal injury claims from case initiation through litigation. Spanish speaking is a plus but not required. Excellent communication, problem solving, and negotiating skills. This is the St. Petersburg Bar Association Career Center page. They do need an assistant city attorney. It is full-time. They're looking for someone that's entry-level to mid-level. Primary duties may include listed: labor and employment, contract drafting and review, ordinance drafting, regulatory compliance, housing, real estate, and other local government law matters. Experience in one or more of these disciplines is preferred. Candidates for this position must be highly motivated, capable of managing assignments independently, and have excellent writing and communication skills. Salary commensurate with experience, excellent work atmosphere, and benefits. Please send resume and salary requirements to Felita Lumpkin at felita.lumpkin@stp.org. And there that is right there in order to apply. Next is Bay Area Legal Services. They need a master social worker. It is hybrid and it's also full-time. And this will be on the Children's Law Center. You will collaborate with and support attorneys for children and youth in the Hillsborough County dependency system who provide high-quality, holistic, client-directed legal representation. Then it lets you know where the office is located. So it's 3 days in office, 2 days remote, and then it goes into all of the duties you'll get into. Minimum qualifications is master's degree in social work from an accredited university. Demonstrated commitment to the provision of high quality social services to at-risk children, experience in child welfare system or with dependent children and youth in Hillsborough County, an ability to work closely with others, and a willingness to accept supervision, sympathetic understanding of the social, economic, as well as legal problems of individuals with limited access to legal services, strong advocacy skills, existing knowledge of community resources in Hillsborough County, experience with educational advocacy, experience with early childhood development. Desirable qualifications is bilingual in Spanish being a plus. Compensation, starting salary, $47,500 a year or higher based on experience level. Comprehensive benefits package, 4% match for the 403B retirement plan with immediate vesting, medical, dental, vision, life, disability coverage, and more. Generous time off with the work-life balance, 13 paid holidays, 3 weeks vacation for the first year of employment, and 37.5-hour work week. Reimbursement for travel expenses, mileage, etc. And there is a list of all full-time and part-time benefits. This position requires successful completion of a level 2 background screening based on the required duties and responsibilities. And then it lets you know how you can apply. So this is Gordon Reese Scully Matsukani. They need a case assistant. It is full-time. No, this one is not remote. You must live in the Tampa Bay area. Then it gets into what your responsibilities would be. They do offer business casual environment with competitive salary and a full benefits package for full-time candidates, including medical, dental, vision, 401k, PTO, disability, parental leave, and life insurance. The yearly salary range is between $35,000 and $55,000, and this position is open to all experience levels, and the actual salary offer may be above or below the identified range, and is based on a wide range of factors. And they're looking for a resume and a cover letter in order for you to be considered. Next is Anthony and Partners. They need an assistant attorney. So it's full-time, salary commensurate with experience, benefits, medical, dental, vision, 401k, and then it lets you know what the requirements are as an associate attorney, so you can certainly pause to go through that. Next company is Bush and Ross. They need a legal assistant, paralegal. For trust, estates, and private wealth is full-time, and they're needing this assistant to support 4 attorneys. The ideal candidate will have experience as a legal assistant or paralegal in a trust and estate practice group, or transferable skills gained from a different profession with a willingness to learn. And then it gets into the why, which is comprehensive benefits package, generous paid time off, 401k plan with profit sharing, free parking, and then it does go into the requirements, which we did sum up. And then the ideal candidate will possess the following qualifications. Now, I want to point out the salary is $75,000 plus, depending on qualifications. But you do need that prior transferable skills and experience. We mentioned excellent communication, written and verbal, a self-starter, professional and team player with pleasant demeanor, ability to work in a fast-paced environment, adapt quickly to changing priorities, proficient in Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Adobe Acrobat, Pro, and public records. Certificates, familiarity with WorkShare, electronic filings with governmental entities and document management systems, and ability to work overtime. Next is Alexander Sonara trial attorneys. They need a legal case manager, and then it gets into why you should work for them, and then it goes into what they do value and what you'll do. So as a case manager, you will handle personal injury, pre-litigation, and some litigation cases. The position supports the attorney throughout all phases of pre-litigation. And this position will require direct contact with clients, providers, insurance companies, and requires someone who can handle a fast-paced environment. Successful candidates will be highly organized, detail-oriented, proactive, and a team player. You'll need excellent communication skills, written and verbal, experience drafting and reviewing legal documents, experience with medical records management, Microsoft Office 2 years required, personal injury experience required, file bond case management system knowledge preferred. Is full-time, 2404 per hour, dental vision, health, supplemental insurance, 15 days PTO, and it is an 8-hour shift. Next company is Fisher and Phillips. Fisher and Phillips is looking for a client development coordinator. So they offer medical, dental, vision, benefits, paid time off, paid holidays, 401k, profit sharing, life insurance, long-term disability, employee assistance program. Now, it is a full-time hybrid role, so you'll be working on a fast-paced collaborative environment where your creativity and entrepreneurial spirits are valued highly. This position reports to the firm's client development manager as part of the marketing and business development team and will provide direct support to the immigration, wage and hour, and workplace safety practice group. And then it goes into your key responsibilities. And as far as requirements, at least 2 to 3 years of marketing experience preferred, and preferably in a law firm or other professional service organization, must demonstrate personal accountability, adaptability, creativity, collaboration, inclusion, and be solutions driven, must be self-motivated, resourceful, and reliable with a strong work ethic and positive attitude, strong organizational skills, strong written communication, writing experience preferred, strong interpersonal communication and analytical skills, exceptional client service attitude and demeanor, ability to work independently as well as in a team environment, ability to travel occasionally for on-site event and conference support, Microsoft Office Suite, including Outlook, Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and Teams. Understanding of marketing technologies, including marketing automation tools, social media tools, CRM, and experience management tools. This is Greenberg Parry. They need a legal executive assistant. It's full-time. The ideal candidate possesses a strong problem-solving and decision-making abilities, ensuring efficiency and accuracy in every task with a dedicated work ethic and can-do attitude. You will take initiative and approach challenges with confidence and resilience. Excellent communication skills are essential for collaborating effectively across teams and delivering exceptional client service with a client-focused mindset and initiative-taking approach. You will play a critical role in driving success, anticipating needs, and providing strategic solutions. If you are someone who demonstrates initiatives, adaptability, and innovation, they invite you to apply. And then it gets more into the position and key responsibilities. And then it goes into your qualifications. Now, they do require a minimum of 10 to 15 years experience as administrative or executive assistants in a professional administrative position in a large or medium-sized firm. Bachelor's degree or equivalent experience is also preferred. And you need to be proficient when it comes to Windows-based software, Microsoft Office Suite applications, as well as document management and other office technologies. And then there's Stutz and Bowen. They need a legal assistant for litigation, a legal assistant litigation. It is full-time. And then it goes into the role on what the essential responsibilities are. But as far as education, you must have 3 to 5 years of law firm experience, preferably as a litigation legal assistant with federal and state court experience. Experience working with multiple attorneys required. Physical demands, attendance in office is required. Your physical demands must be met by an employee to perform the essential functions of the job successfully. Typing, using a keyboard, and writing by hand. The employee is regularly required to talk or hear. Specific vision abilities required by this job includes close and distance vision, color vision, and the ability to adjust focus. All right, so the next company is Lewis Law Group. They need a first-party property insurance litigation attorney. This one happens to be remote. The ideal candidate will bring at least 2 years of plaintiff's experience in first-party property insurance claims, with trial experience being a significant advantage. They do welcome applicants who have successfully managed first-party property insurance cases on the plaintiff's side, minimum of 2 years, though 5 years is strongly preferred. If you thrive in a fast-paced, client-focused environment and are passionate about championing the rights of policyholders, they may want to hear from you. And they may get into what the key responsibilities are and what they offer. So if you meet the qualifications and you're driven by a genuine desire to advocate for policyholders, then they encourage you to apply. Okay, and you would submit your resume, cover letter, and any relevant writing samples so that they can review your application. Next company is Amber Hall Law. Amber Hall Law, they need a case manager and experienced paralegal. Those are the two that they need. If those fit you, then you fill out this application here and submit. Next company is Conroy Simberg. Conroy Simberg, they need workers' compensation attorney. So they are needing an experienced workers' compensation attorney with minimum of 2 to 5 years of workers' compensation knowledge. Compensation will be commensurate with experience. They do offer a flexible and enjoyable work environment, including hybrid and remote options. Additionally, they prioritize work-life balance and provide competitive pay, bonuses, and a wide range of benefits, including medical, life insurance, 401k with employer contributions, and PTO. Next company is Bryant Miller and Olive. Bryant Miller Olive Law. Now they need a public finance municipal bond legal assistant in Orlando. And it does what your responsibilities and compensation qualifications. So as far as qualifications, it does include strong word processing skills with advanced knowledge of Microsoft Office, Outlook, Adobe, Excel, and PowerPoint, which is a plus. Solid aptitude for numbers, the ability to work independently or in a team environment, meticulous attention to detail, excellent proofreading and editing skills, effective and personal communication skills, the ability to prioritize and multitask, work with competing deadlines in a fast-paced environment, high energy level and motivation, a willingness to ask questions, and flexibility for overtime. Candidates with public finance and other types of transactional law experience will be given preference. They offer a comprehensive benefits plan, which includes but is not limited to employer-paid medical, dental, vision, life, short-term and long-term disability insurance, long-term care insurance, and supplemental insurance options, generous paid time off plan, potential for a 3-year in bonus and profit sharing, 401k with employer match, paid parking, business casual work environment, and jeans friendly. For your cover letter, including salary requirements and resume in Word or PDF format, to careers@bmolaw.com. We are moving over into the state of Washington. This is Perkins Coie. They need information governance manager. It is full-time. So you will work under the direction of the Director of Information Governance to be responsible for executing any information governance strategy to support the management, preservation, and destruction of information. This position works with firms, practice groups, leadership, and administrative departments to implement the information governance program tied to the overall business strategy that meets the firm's legal, regulatory, ethical, and client obligations. And these are the essential functions and job duties. Specific skills required. And then there is the specific skills preferred. And then as far as your education, you do need to have a BA or BS degree in business, information, management, or related field, or have a combination of education and related experience providing equivalent knowledge. You must likewise have 6+ years of experience in information governance, records management, or related area, as well as a 3+ years of experience managing high achieving teams. Davis Wright Tremaine need a security manager. So this position does require 5 days in the office. The security manager is responsible for overseeing all security operations in the Seattle office. This role ensures a safe and secure environment for employees, visitors, and property by managing a team of security personnel, implementing protocols, and liaising with law enforcement and emergency services when necessary. The security manager is responsible for overseeing all security operations in the Seattle office. This role ensures a safe and secure environment for employees, visitors, and property by managing a team of security personnel, implementing protocols, and liaising with law enforcement and emergency services when necessary. So it does let you know what you will do in a typical day. Now, if you do have proven experience in a security supervisor or management role, 3+ years preferred. Active tutor training, certification, certified instructor is a plus. Background in law enforcement, military, or corporate security is a plus. Experience in training physical security professionals is a plus. Strong leadership and team management skills, communication, problem solving, and decision-making abilities, familiarity with security equipment and surveillance systems, ability to maintain calm and professional in high-stress situations, firearm certifications, and appropriate leasing permits, valid security license, and certifications are required by local laws, familiarity and knowledge of MS Office products, CPR, AED, and first aid certification, crisis management and de-escalation techniques, proficiency with incident reporting software and security tech platforms, strong multitasking abilities, must be able to respond to emergencies at any hour, including nights and weekends. Now they offer a choice of health and vision insurance plans, 2 paid volunteer days for qualifying community service work, dental plan, fertility and adoption benefits, paid sabbatical after 13 years of service, tuition reimbursement, commuter benefits, retirement contribution. Annual salary is $90,000 to $110,000 a year. Now they do have health insurance with optional HSA, long-term disability, dental insurance, vision care, telemedicine, and virtual short-term solution-based counseling services, life insurance, health care, and dependent care, flexible spending accounts, subsidized backup care, and caregiving resources, 401k, vacation, sick time, 11 paid holidays each year, and an employee assistance program for full-time employees. The initial vacation benefits is 15 days per year and 11 days of sick leave per year, accrued bi-weekly. Now, this is relevant Hauser Bailey. They need a litigation legal assistant. These are the responsibilities, and then it tells you how to apply. So base salary range, I want to point out first, is $41.03 to $46.15, and they will consider your experience so that you know what this will be based upon. Also, they do offer the medical, dental, vision, flex spending accounts, basic life and AD and D insurance, long-term disability, 401k, profit sharing plan, EAP, transportation stipend, hybrid work schedule, vacation, sick leave, floating holiday, and a number of paid holidays throughout the calendar year. And now with your qualifications, minimum 10 years of litigation experience, you are required to have exceptional secretarial skills, including proficiency with Washington state and federal court rules, procedures, electronic court filings, and docketing, calendaring rules. Candidates must possess a high level of organizational skills, attention to detail, follow thorough and strong oral and written communication, exceptional client service orientation, sound judgment, reliability, problem-solving skills, and the ability to remain focused in the midst of dueling priorities are necessary for the position. Strong computer skills and experience functioning in a highly technological, and computer-savvy environment are also essential. Proficient in Microsoft Outlook and Word and NetDocs is a plus. Now this is CG Federal. They do need a paralegal. It's full-time. It is on site. You will work under the direct supervision or direction of a supervisory paralegal or project supervisor. You will provide litigation and administrative support to a group of United States attorneys. CGS, they do bring motivated, highly skilled, and creative people together to solve the government's most dynamic problems with cutting-edge technology. And to carry out their mission, they are seeking candidates who are excited to contribute to government innovation, appreciate collaboration, and can anticipate the need of others. And then it gets into the skills and attributes for success. And then it goes into your qualifications, which it requires paralegal certification. JD are currently attending an ABA accredited law school, having completed at least 1 year of study, 1 year of legal training or legal experience, or at least 2 years of college education may be substituted for the paralegal certification. Additionally, at least 1 year of litigation paralegal experience or project experience as related to the task order is required. Child experience is also very helpful. Automated litigation support experience value must have basic legal knowledge, including knowledge of standard legal citation to cite check, legal motions, and memorandum, and must have sufficient experience with legal research tools such as Lexis and Westfall to perform basic legal research. Requires excellent written oral communication, thorough knowledge, and hands-on familiarity with a variety of computer application, including word processing, databases such as document reviews and file management systems, spreadsheets, imaging, and hardware systems. Roles also requires basic familiarity with ESI tools and knowledge of e-discovery, procedures, and resources, ability to consistently deliver highest quality work under extreme pressure, and that will be important. So they do offer health, dental, and vision, life insurance, 401k, flexible spending account, health, dental care, and commuter paid time off in observance of state, federal holidays. All right, so this is place, corporate careers. They do need a legal assistant too. There we go. So it gets into the opportunity, which would include preparation, distribution, and tracking of contracts, creating and maintaining business entities, and a broad range of administrative tasks and communications. They do offer benefits such as revenue share, health insurance, soon to come stock options and purchases, and investing. And then it gets into what you're great at, what you'll do, the skills you have. So you need 1 year legal assistance experience or a legal assistant paralegal certification or diploma, strong attention to detail and organizational skills, ability to work independently and also collaborate with others, excellent communication skills of verbal, written, and legal correspondence, strong research abilities, ability to prioritize and maintain deadlines, strong computer skills, proficient in Microsoft Office Suite and Google Suite. Now, they do again offer medical, health, savings account, dental, vision, short-term disability, accidental and illness insurance, and life insurance. Those are voluntary. You're eligible to enroll in the company's 401k plan. Employees also offer vacation time as needed, 10 sick days, 9 paid holidays, and 2 paid floating holidays, 3 days of bereavement leave, time off for voting and jury duty, employee assistance program. The salary is $20 to $30 per hour. Okay, so the next company is CLP attorneys. They need an accounts payable supervisor. So you will support the best-in-class accounting and finance team. And this is an excellent opportunity for someone currently pursuing or recently graduated with a degree in business, accounting, or finance, and who is eager to develop their skills in a legal environment. This is a full-time in-office supervisory role, 40 to 45 hours per week, based out of the Seattle headquarters. This position is responsible for the entire payment processing cycle, including vendor management, invoicing, processing, regulatory filing, records management, and mentorship of direct. And then it gets into what you can expect in the role. As far as education, you could be currently pursuing or recently completed a degree in business, accounting, or finance. Experience 3 to 5 years of administrative, clerical, or accounting experience preferred. Equivalent combinations of education and experience will be considered. Proficient in Microsoft Office Suite, strong written and verbal communication skills, exceptional attention to detail, and ability to manage multiple tasks, self-motivated, with the ability to work both independently and collaboratively. Compensation and benefits. So this is not exempt hourly pay range for full-time accounts payable supervisor. In Seattle, is 29 to 31 per hour. They do expect you to submit along with your resume, a cover letter, and salary requirement in order for them to consider you. They do offer vision, dental, medical, RX insurance with options of opening a health savings account, life insurance, a firm-sponsored employee assistance program, 401k retirement plan with profit share. Attorneys sponsors 100% of the employee premium for those enrolled in the HSA preferred. Medical plans, 75% for the base plan, 75% for the bio plan, and the firm sponsors 25% of all medical dependent coverage. GLP attorney sponsors 75% of the employee premium for those enrolled on the vision plan, and 25% for those enrolled on the dental. Okay, Whatcom County, Washington. This is at the Whatcom County Public Defender's Office. They need an attorney, and What you would do is come to their employment page. If you are an attorney who is interested in working at Whatcom County Public Defender's Office, you will send your cover letter, resume, and writing sample to this email address right here. Next up is Emerald Search Partners. Emerald Search Partners, they need a legal assistant. It is direct hire. You do need to be experienced, of course. So this is to support their leading firm in their high-performing litigation and criminal defense team. This role is based in Seattle and provides generous benefits. The ideal candidate has 10 plus years of litigation experience, exceptional proofreading and e-filing skills, and thrives in a fast-paced environment. You'll be an essential part of a nationally recognized award-winning firm that values collaboration and innovation. Apply now. Compensation is $85,000 to $105,000 annually. So this is Washington Fair Housing Alliance. They do need a legal assistance 3. The salary is $47,100 to $61,644 annually. It's full-time, it is permanent, it is a flexible hybrid role. And then it gets into more about the position. You will work with their supervisor to identify an appropriate work schedule and balance. This includes both telework and working from the Olympia office duty station. During the training period, more hours will be spent in the office. This position supports the labor relations adjudicators, mediators, and then it gets into what your duties will include. It is desirable a 2-year degree in legal assistant studies, paralegal studies, or related field of study, plus 2 years of legal office experience, or 1 year of legal assistance experience for an attorney, labor relations adjudicator, mediator, administrative law judge, industrial appeals judge, review judge or equivalent, or a combination of 5 years of college education and or relevant experience, or 1 year as a legal assistant. 2, a bachelor's degree may substitute for the legal secretary or paralegal degree. And then it gets into more of what they are looking for applicants specifically to have. And now also you want to come here, pay attention to the application instructions to make sure that your application is possibly selected. You do need your current resume, letter of interest that includes a description of how you meet the desirable qualifications and why you think you are a good fit for the position. Name, phone numbers, email addresses of 3 professional references where you heard about the job recruitment. Your application packet must be emailed directly per text. Then ECCLES Administrative Services Manager, Public Employment Relations Commission, and then there is the email there listed. Make sure you follow those steps. Hillis, Clark, Martin, and Peterson, attorney land use. So they are seeking a senior level attorney, partner, or of counsel to become an integral part of the firm's land use team. The ideal candidate will have significant general Washington land use experience. This position will work with the firm's land use team, representing local, regional, and national clients in a full range of land matters, including feasibility analysis, permitting, regulatory monitoring, and advice and governmental relations. The successful candidate is a team player who is detail-oriented and has strong interpersonal skills. The estimated salary range for this role will depend upon various factors, including but not limited to the candidate's relevant experience, qualifications, and portable businesses. It is eligible for hybrid work also. They do have competitive base salary, performance bonus, earning potential, excellent benefits with fully subsidized medical and dental premiums, a generous 401k, profit sharing program, commuter expense assistance, and more programs as well. But you would submit your resume and cover letter with your application. So next we have Bennett, Bigelow, and Leadham. They do need an associate attorney. They also need an office coordinator. We're going to check out their associate mid-level. So it does go into the responsibilities of the role, required skills, and education and experience. So Juris Doctor degree from accredited law school, active license to practice law in the state of Washington, minimum 2 years of experience in litigation, medical malpractice, personal injury, or insurance defense experience preferred, proficient with Microsoft Office Suite, experience with Pro Law preferred. Compensation and benefits is a range of $110,000 to $135,000 annually. Annual bonuses based on billable hours. Healthcare benefits include medical plan choices for preferred providers, PPO or high deductible plan with health savings account with 91 to 95% employer paid premium and employee buy-up options, dependent coverage at employees' expense, employer contribution to health savings account, flexible spending account option for qualified medical and child care expenses, dental plan with 100% employer paid premium, dependent coverage at employees' expense, vision plan with 100% employer paid premium, dependent coverage at employees' expense, short and long-term disability insurance employer paid, life insurance employer paid with employee buy-up options, long-term care insurance employer-funded basic plan with employee buy-up options, 401k retirement plan with annual employee discretionary profit sharing contribution and access to financial advisory services, travel insurance employer paid, employee assistance program employer paid, voluntary critical illness and accidental insurance employee paid, professional development opportunities, commuter benefits of paid parking or an employer paid transit pass, paid parental leave up to 12 weeks after 12 months of service, available to both parents, flexible PTO plus 11 paid holidays, hybrid in-person and remote workplace. This position is based in their Seattle office. Laptop, computer, and accessories. Optional iPhone or bring your own device. Mobile phone coverage. All right, continuing on. This is the City of Port Angeles Legal Department. City attorney is what they are looking for. So under the administrative direction of the city manager, the city attorney represents and advises the city council, city manager, department heads, board and commissions, and other city employees on legal matters pertaining to municipal government, civil litigation, and misdemeanor prosecution. This position must have a good working knowledge of a variety of legal subjects, including land use and environment, public utilities, water rights, employment, labor contracts, property tort liability, and general municipal law. These are the essential job functions. Preferred qualifications is graduation from an accredited 4-year college and accredited law school, admission to practice law in the state of Washington, and membership in the Washington State Bar Association. 5 years combined experience as a city attorney, assistant city attorney, deputy prosecuting attorney, and or other law practice, of which at least 2 years is in municipal law. Possession of a valid Washington State driver's license at the time of appointment, of the ability to obtain one within 30 days, and a driving record acceptable to the city's risk management. And then these are your knowledge, abilities, and skills that you need. And then it does tell you how to apply below. Next company is Hirschner Law Office. That they need a litigation associate attorney. So they are needing an associate attorney to work in this busy litigation group specializing in commercial employment, construction, and real property litigation. This is a partner track position. They welcome candidates with 0 to 3 years experience, including law school graduates taking the bar exam in the 2025 summer of employment starting in the fall. Interest and experience in employment law is preferred but not required. Candidates should send materials to Nicholas Frost, and this is his email here. So make sure you do that if you are interested. Next is Dorsey and Whitney, LLP. They need a legal assistant, and this is the role here. Of course, they're hiring for other things in other locations, but to get to their, started with the legal assistant, you will click here. It takes you to the application in order to get started to apply with that. So as a valued team member, you will provide legal administrative support in a dynamic environment to attorneys and paralegals. Do you deftly handle multiple tasks? Are you a good communicator with a focus on excellent customer service role? Do you thrive in a dynamic office environment? If so, then they appreciate hearing from you. And then it goes more into what you will do in this role. And what they're looking for is a high school diploma or GED equivalent, at least 4 years of related experience, law firm experience preferred, advanced knowledge of Microsoft Office, proficient with Adobe Acrobat, excellent oral and verbal communication skills, attention to detail and accuracy, strong organizational skills, excellent customer client service focus and skills, ability to coordinate multiple tasks and perform well under pressure to ensure deadlines are met, ability to use good judgment in resolving conflict and working in challenging situations, ability to maintain client and firm confidentiality, positive attitude, and ability to work both independently and in a team environment, excellent analytical and problem-solving skills, ability to use independent judgment, thorough understanding of legal terminology and procedures pertinent to the practice area. Now, they do offer access to virtual providers, dental insurance, vision, of course, medical, 401k retirement savings plan with firm contributions, basic and optional life insurance, short and long-term disability, paid time off up to 8 weeks of paid parental leave with up to an additional 68 weeks of paid short-term disability for business professionals who give birth, paid holidays, paid volunteer day, discretionary bonuses if eligible, adoption assistance, health care, dependent care, transportation pre-tax reimbursement accounts, backup child and elder care program, education and college advising program, virtual caring, well-being program and activities, mass transit program, certain offices, travel assistance program, 24/7 employee assistance program with access to 5 confidential visits with a licensed counselor at no cost. Next company is Foster Pepper. They do need a legal assistant float. This is a non-exempt position. It is an in-person presence. It's 5 days a week, Monday through Friday during normal business hours. You will provide legal assistance support to assign attorneys whenever needed due to overflow or absence. Specific duties include proofreading, editing, and drafting of or correspondence, memos and legal documents, and providing a court-ready final or client-ready final for attorneys' review, project work, transcription, as well as a variety of administrative duties, including telephone contact, facsimile, client-ready final for attorneys' review, project work, transcription, and a slew of other things that you would need to be able to do. So make sure you come here to review those responsibilities and essential functions. As far as qualifications, communication, so all of the interpersonal skills, you definitely need those. High level of accuracy, attention to detail. As far as education and experience, bachelor's degree preferred, high school diploma required, 4+ years experience as a legal secretary in a law firm, and notary certification desired. You must also be available to work overtime as workload demands or as expected by attorneys in order to meet certain deadlines or objectives. Flexibility in daily work schedules around breaks and lunch period due to client needs and the requirement of situation is usually necessary. This position operates in an office environment in open corridor spaces and works under artificial lighting and moderate noise. Physical requirement of this position generally includes, but not limited to, manual dexterity for keyboarding and file organization, writing, intensive reading of small fine print, frequent use of a computer, telephone, and other standard office equipment, frequent light lifting, bending, and reaching, the ability to hear through the phone and transcription equipment, frequent sitting and moving about the office, considerable use of cognitive processes, and ability to lift at least 20 pounds. In-person and virtual training opportunities, collaboration across all Foster Garvey offices, workplace wellness program, plus more. The pay range is $75,000 to $95,000 annually, and it does vary depending on a few factors. They do have medical, dental, and vision insurance, 401k, retirement plan match, and profit sharing, commuter allowance, paid time off, plus paid holidays throughout the calendar year, disability and life insurance, parental leave, community service leave, and annual discretionary bonus, plus more. And then there's pre-employment screening of a background screen as well. K&L Gates LLP. Now, this is a 2026 Washington 2L Summer Associate Lawyer, all practice areas. Any lawyers, all practice areas. Someone who is smart, imaginative, and hardworking, diverse backgrounds, experiences, and ideas to join them. So what they're looking for is someone who has a strong interest in the asset management and investment funds, public policy and law, white-collar defense and investigations, antitrust, competition and trade regulation practice groups, superior academic credentials, and excellent written and oral communication skills, the ability to work independently and as part of a team, and a commitment to the highest quality of client services. Class of 2027 JD student. They will begin to review applications on a rolling basis. The application will remain open until the program has been filled. So they need you to submit your resume, a law school transcript. A link will be provided to update your transcript after the receipt of spring semester grades, cover letter, and writing sample. There is also weekly pay rates for summer associates, which are prorated based on the first year associate salary in a 2025 range of $3,461.53 to $4,326.92, depending on the office location and practice. This is Summit Law Group. Summit Law Group, they need a mid-level litigation attorney. You will handle a wide variety of complex commercial matters. The ideal candidate will have 4 to 8 years of litigation experience, including managing all phases of pre-trial litigation, discovery, motion practice, and trial preparation. This role requires superior analytical, writing, and advocacy skills, as well as the ability to work collaboratively with other attorneys and professionals in a team-based approach to maximizing value for their clients. Members of their team are regularly involved in high-stakes disputes in federal court, state court, and arbitral tribunals. Now, there are desired qualifications. There are the required and preferred member of the Washington State Bar Association, or able to obtain Washington State Bar Association membership within a reasonable period, Washington resident or planning to relocate to Seattle area, 4 to 8 years of litigation experience, outstanding academic credentials, strong drafting skills, ideally including pleading, writing, discovery in motions, interest in joining firm membership, given summits all member models. Preferred is experience taking and defending depositions, ordering motions, and appearing in court administrative hearings and or arbitrations, judicial clerkship, and then it gets more into the background of the company and where you would submit your resume, cover letter, and you will go here to get to their portal. Stowe Rivers LLP. So they need a corporate transactional paralegal. It is full-time and it's an immediate opening. So you will assist the attorney in the delivery of legal services to the firm's clients and work under the direction of the firm's lawyers and in many instances directly with clients. The corporate transactional paralegal is a key part of our professional client team, and this assumes responsibility for transactions with a significant project finance component. And they are the first contact point for many of their clients. And then it does go into the specific job duties. Position requirements, bachelor's degree or additional 4-year of applicable experience preferred, paralegal certificate, and at least 10 years experience, including in project finance preferred, must have corporate transactional experience with a demonstrable knowledge of mergers and acquisitions and project finance transactions. This is a hybrid position. It's non-exempt, eligible for overtime compensation. Regular office hours are 8:30 to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. The ability to work longer hours is essential during peak workload periods, during fast-moving transactions, in order to communicate with parties in different time zones. The pay range is $86,000 to $173,000, and you know that it is based on different factors. They do have benefits, including paid family and medical leave, competitive PTO and remote work options. They offer competitive and robust medical, dental, vision, life, long-term disability, AD&D, EAP, FSA, and voluntary life, ADD, and LTC options. And they also provide a generous firm contributed health savings account, a pre-tax transportation parking plan, including an employer monthly subsidy of $100 for individuals who work 3+ days a week in the office, and an annual contribution into the employee's retirement plan. Next is Baker McKenzie. They need a senior legal project coordinator. The senior legal project coordinator will work with the legal projects manager, or LPM, leading on successfully delivering tasks within both client and internally facing projects, bringing solutions using established and new tools and processes. Then it gets into the responsibilities, which is there lists them, as well as the skills and experience that you will need. Skills and experience: a bachelor's degree, law or business degree preferred, formal project management qualifications of Prince 2 Foundation required, and LSS Yellow Belt desirable. Formal project management qualifications of Prince 2 Practitioner or Prince 2 Agile, LSS Green Belt, or LSS Black Belt. Management of portfolios or PMP desirable. Some experience in project management roles, understanding of experience working in a large complex organization, ideally in a law firm or professional services firm. Knowledge experience of relevant IT packages, document management systems, project extranets, or other collaborative project management tools, other legal tech knowledge desirable, strong knowledge of Microsoft Office, including Excel and financial systems and reports, experience of influence stakeholders within a professional service environment, great communication and relationship building skills, desire to work collaboratively with senior level professionals and help them succeed in meeting their objectives, able to work independently with a willingness to work flexibly and hands-on to achieve project objectives, knowledge of data visualization and associated tools, demonstrated skills, knowledge, and experience in sourcing data or in preparing reports, executive summaries, and status reports for consumption by attorneys and clients, able to calculate key financial metrics and analyze matter level performance, including profitability, discipline, and attentive to details with strong time management skills, demonstrated ability to organize and prioritize work in a dynamic and complex environment to meet deadlines and daily requirements, demonstrated competency in continuous improvement, change management, flexible approach, and exceeding expectations. This position is bonus eligible and includes medical, dental, vision, and 401k benefits based on the number of hours worked. The U.S.-based compensation for this position is expected to be $80,000 to $95,000 annually if located in an office in the state of Washington, D.C. or Chicago, Illinois, but we're focusing on Washington. And within the range of individual pay determined by the work location and plus additional factors, you do know that. Moving on over to the state of Wisconsin, Milwaukee Justice Center. Now they do need a program coordinator. They are hiring for that to oversee the courthouse navigator. You will be a member of the Milwaukee Bar Association team located at the Milwaukee Justice Center. The ideal candidate will be familiar with AmeriCorps programs, committed to the mission of the Milwaukee Justice Center to further access to justice for all and be an outstanding collaborator. They are seeking someone who is curious, culturally humble, and assisted and interested in program development. And so your main goal is to ensure the professional and effective performance of this program through quality supervision and training of AmeriCorps members and other volunteers, as well as strict compliance with the AmeriCorps policies and procedures. And then it does go into the position responsibilities, and then it does get into the education and skills needed, which is a bachelor's degree in 1 year of leadership or program management experience, or associate's degree and 2 years of experience required, ability to pass a national service criminal history background check required, ability to interact with a high client volume in a busy public-facing environment required, ability to communicate with a variety of program stakeholders to both gather and share information relevant to stakeholder engagement, exceptional organizational and time management skills required, prior supervisory experience of staff or volunteer preferred, experience with AmeriCorps related programs, federally funded grant programs, or other long-term service programs preferred. And in other language abilities are not required but preferred. Work hours is scheduled in person Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Infrequent overtime, evening, weekend hours. The starting annual salary is $50,000. Full-time benefits offered including health insurance, a health savings account, retirement program, 12 days of paid time off with additional time off when the Milwaukee Justice Center is closed. And then it does get into how you can get into the application process. Foley and Lardner, they do need a trademark paralegal. It's full-time, 40 hours, hybrid, non-exempt. You will assist the attorneys in acquiring, protecting, and maintaining trademark rights in U.S. and foreign jurisdictions. The ideal candidate will have strong customer service orientation, possess exceptional attention to detail, superior problem-solving skills, and excellent oral and written communication skills to effectively interact with all levels of personnel, clients, and foreign associates. Then it does go into what your responsibilities will be. Qualifications, you must have a high school diploma or equivalent college degree or a paralegal certificate from a school approved by the ABA is preferred. Minimum of 2 years experience related to trademark prosecution required, knowledge of USPTO rules and regulations, and experience with the trademark electronic application system or TEAS is preferred. Strong working knowledge of WIPO rules and regulations and experience with filing applications for internal registration under Madrid preferred. For the Milwaukee location, as far as the pay range, it's between $62,100 to $135,800. And they do have benefits programs, which include paid time off, paid holidays, medical, dental, and vision insurance, 401k, retirement, disability, and life insurance, adoption assistance, and backup care dependents. Okay, this is the next company, Michael Best and Friedrich LLP. They are seeking an executive assistant, and it's for multiple offices. Okay, it is full-time, so they need someone, an executive assistant in the Milwaukee office and also in the Waukesha office. This role provides support to Michael Best Strategies Managing Director and Michael Best Chief Growth Officer. This position offers great experience for anyone considering a career in public affairs, government relations, or legal fields. You will work closely with the managing director and chief growth in a challenging and fast-paced environment, gaining exposure to all aspects of a national government relations and public affairs firm. You will provide executive support and execute on administrative tasks and serve as a liaison between the managing director, strategies group leaders, and law firm leadership, marketing, finance, recruiting, and human resources. And it does go into detail about more of what you'll do. As far as what you'll need, you do need a bachelor's degree, 2 to 3 years of relevant experience preferred, advanced level proficiency of Microsoft applications, adaptability, collaboration, communication, excellence, problem-solving skills, professionalism, valid authorization to work in the U.S., and it does get into more of the company. And it does say, why you should apply. They have competitive base pay, outstanding benefits, opportunities for learning, medical, dental, and vision care, health savings accounts, flexible spending accounts, wellness program, employee and family assistance program, generous PTO plus paid holidays, 401k with company contributions, short and long-term disability plan, life insurance, optional critical illness insurance, parental family leave. And for them to consider you, you want to make sure you submit your application via their online portal. But the compensation is between $50,000 and $70,000. This is Dane County Circuit. They need a clerk 3. External salary is $30.91 to $33.13 hourly is full-time. Now the clerk 3 is an advanced level clerical classification that performs increasingly varied and responsible clerical duties and related work as required. The increments of this classification normally functions as a lead worker, 2 clerks 1 and 2s, entry-level account clerks, and other comparable clerical classifications. There is no supervision over other employees at this level, but as lead workers, the increments they recommend, advise, and assist management in the training, monitoring, and assigning of work to other entry-level clerical classifications. May report to a division head, department head, or have a comparable work reporting relationship with a comparable official. Work methods in this classification normally requires a considerable degree of independent judgment in interpreting, applying, and revising procedures and precedents to a variety of situations. Incorrect decisions may have serious consequences. Information processing may be from scanned sources, documents, but often is from a variety of rough drafts and or multiple sources where knowledge of complex layouts and designs is required. Perform extremely complex and difficult record keeping. Employees in this classification may have a great deal of contact with the public and employees of others units and seeking and giving out information where very specific, narrow, and highly detailed knowledge of departmental policy and procedures is required. A general knowledge of other departments and their record-keeping systems is usually required also. And it goes into the examples of duties and education. You must have any combination of training and experience that is equivalent to high school graduation and 2 years of increasingly varied and complex clerical responsibilities and demonstrate knowledge of electronic information processing equipment. For some positions, preference will be given for experience with processing and indexing legal records and following procedures prescribed by related state statutes. General computer data entry and bookkeeping experience is preferred. Individuals who meet the minimum required qualifications must also pass a Microsoft Word, Excel, and language arts test with 70% accuracy. Valid driver's license and access to reliable personal transportation or equivalent. Some positions may require a criminal background check, which can include fingerprinting due to the nature of the job's responsibilities. And then it does get into what the physical demands are, and then the knowledge and skills that you would need in order to apply. And then these are the benefits. Next company, Cordell and Cordell, associate family law attorney. So they do offer competitive compensation, exceptional health care benefits, and prioritize work-life balance to ensure the well-being and productivity of employees. And their focus on family law allows them to make a meaningful impact by helping families navigate challenging and pivotal times in their lives. So they're seeking a dedicated and experienced family law attorney to join their team in Madison, Wisconsin. The ideal candidate will have a strong background in family law and a passion for helping clients navigate complex legal issues. As far as qualifications, Juris Doctor degree from an accredited law school, admission to the state bar and in good standing, experience in family law litigation, strong analytical research and writing skills, excellent communication and interpersonal skills, ability to manage multiple cases and meet deadlines, commitment to providing high quality legal representation to clients, benefits, competitive salary and benefits package, opportunities for personal development and career advancement, supportive and collaborative work environment, medical plans including HD, HP, PPO, HSA, and FSA, dental, vision, life, and AD&D, long-term and short-term disability insurance, 401k savings with employer matching, paid time off, participate in the wellness program, and potentially earn employer paid health premiums. All right, next company, Boardman and Clark. So Boardman and Clark, they are looking for an attorney for trust and estates. You need to be highly skilled and experienced trust and estate attorney to join their dynamic team. The ideal candidate will have 2 to 4 years of experience in trust and estates, demonstrating a thorough understanding of legal practices, excellent negotiation skills, and a proven track record of success. The role demands keen attention to detail and the ability to manage multiple projects efficiently. The ideal candidate will possess demonstrated experience in both state and federal tax laws and hold active certification as a certified public accountant or CPA. And it does go into what the responsibilities are in more detail and the qualifications. The ideal candidate will possess demonstrated experience in both state and federal tax law, which we just discussed. Now, the CPA is preferred qualification but not required. JD degree from an accredited law school, active and in good standing with the State Bar Association, 2 to 4 years experience of practicing trust and estates like we just discussed, exceptional negotiation and communication skills, strong analytical and problem-solving abilities, detail-oriented with excellent organizational skills, ability to work under pressure and manage multiple tasks simultaneously, ability to work collaboratively with other legal professionals and support staff. Next company is Novartis Health Solutions. So they need a senior paralegal hybrid. It's full-time. It is not remote. It's $77,554 to $95,148 per year. The work schedule is Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Again, the role is hybrid out of the Madison office. You will support, so it does let you know more about what your responsibilities are listed here. And as far as qualifications, secondary education and or paralegal certificate, or 4 or more years of comparable experience and or training or equivalent combination of education and experience. Paralegal certificate required. 10 plus years of relevant corporate paralegal experience with a government agency, law firm, or in-house legal department. Highly developed verbal and written communication skills, ability to type with speed and accuracy, ability to use personal computer, possess advanced skills, Microsoft Office, Teams, Acrobat. You need to be able to solve problems, have organizational skills, and be able to work with minimal supervision, fast-paced, tech-savvy, ability to adapt to new technologies, participate and adhere to and support compliance programs, ability to consistently interact cooperatively and respectively with other employees. And what you can expect outside of being hybrid and top of the industry benefits as well, including health, dental, vision insurance, 20 days paid time off, 4 weeks paid parental leave, 9 paid holidays, 401k company match of up to 5%, no vesting requirement, adoption assistance program, flexible spending account, educational assistance plan, and professional membership assistance, referral bonus program up to $750. And it does let you know where the location is. Okay, next we're moving on over to the next company, which is Tabak Law. But if you're looking to join their top-rated Social Security disability law firm in the United States, they are expanding rapidly and they're always taking applications for highly motivated team members to join on their mission to provide assistance to those in need throughout the country. They do ask you to email your information to this email address right here. Next is Uline. Uline needs a senior corporate counsel. This is located at their corporate headquarters office. And as a senior corporate counsel at Uline, you'll bring your litigation and regulatory experience to the forefront. You'll be a key advisor to executive leadership, managing complex legal matters that shape company strategy and support continued growth. Then it gets into the position responsibilities, your minimum requirements, your doctor degree from an ABA accredited law school, 10 plus years of experience handling litigation and regulatory matters in law firm or in-house roles, licensed to practice law in Wisconsin or eligible as in-house counsel, strong business instincts, leadership presence, and communication skills. And they do offer benefits and perks, which is a complete health insurance coverage and 401k with 6% employer match that starts day one, multiple bonus programs, paid holidays, and generous paid time off, tuition assistance program that covers professional continuing education, on-site cafe and first-class fitness center with complimentary personal trainers, over 4 miles of beautifully maintained walking trails. And then it gets a little bit more into the company. This company is Wisconsin State Public Defender. So they need a legal assistant and a legal associate, and it is full-time. And this is for the Department of Administration's Division of Hearings and Appeals. And then it lets you know where the position is headquartered, and it gets more into the division, more about their benefits package is substantial leave time, including at least 3.5 weeks of vacation to start, 9 paid holidays, and 130 hours of sick time that roll over each year, excellent and affordable health, vision, and dental benefits. Health plan options start at just $39 a month for single plans and $97 a month for family plans. And after 2 months of employment, casual office atmosphere, flexible work schedules, and telework options depending on the position's requirements, an exceptional pension plan with employer match and lifetime retirement payment, plus an optional tax advantage 457 retirement savings plan. Well, Wisconsin Wellness Program, a free and confidential employee assistance program that offers employees and their immediate family dependents a variety of tools, resources, and professional consultation services to support their health goals and overall well-being. In addition to their generous employee benefits, they do strive for inclusivity and celebrate different religious holidays and cultural observances, and provide flexibility for utilizing paid time off such celebrations. And then it does go into the position summary. So the incumbent in this highly complex paraprofessional position in the Milwaukee office is responsible for providing program and administrative support for 2 of the Division of Hearings and Appeals work units. Duties require prudent judgment and discretion, independent decision-making, and excellent oral and written communication skills. Responsibilities include providing complex legal support in researching and processing appeals, scheduling, rescheduling hearings, drafting decisions and other legal documents for a variety of hearing types. You will receive approximately 18,000 hearing requests each year. They are governed by a wide variety of department policies and state statutes. Independent decision-making relating to scheduling and rescheduling hearings requires application of specific statutes, case law, and division policies to the facts of each case. The position is assigned to pay schedule range with a starting pay of $25.32 per hour, plus excellent benefits. A 12-month probationary period is required. Pay for current state employees will be set in accordance with the Wisconsin State Compensation Plan at the time of hire. Then it does get into the job duties. Keep in mind there will be a background check conducted prior to employment. This position may allow remote work from home flexibility up to 2 days a week after training period, up to 6 months for a portion of the work schedule, depending on the needs of the position and caseload. This topic and any remote work flexibility that may be available will be discussed in more detail in the interview process. And then it goes into the qualifications, which you do need to be providing administrative support, such as maintaining multiple calendars, the all around clerical duties, maintaining electronic records and files, knowing Microsoft Office, knowing how to handle emails and phone calls. Well qualified applicants will also have experience in at least researching, analyzing, interpreting information, typing transcripts, managing electronic records and files. And then it does get into how you can apply. Next is the Attorney Jockey International Incorporated. They need a full-time attorney. The attorney role at Jockey International Inc. serves as an in-house counsel reporting directly to the general counsel. This position is responsible for handling contract reviews, legal matters, and various projects while ensuring legal compliance across all business units. The attorney will collaborate with business leaders to address their contract needs and contribute to the development of risk management strategies. Then it does go into the responsibilities. As far as requirements, JD degree required 3+ years applicable experience, preferred background in contract law and real property law, preferred current license to practice law, analytical ability and strong attention to detail, strong time management skills, superior negotiation and communication skills, ability to effectively handle multiple priorities, ability to work independently in a self-directed manner with minimal supervision, positive attitude and strong analytical problem resolution skills, exceptional business judgment with the ability to think. Okay, so that was the ability to work independently in a self-directed manner with minimal supervision, positive attitude and strong analytical and problem resolution skills, exceptional business judgment with the ability to think strategically and give practical advice, excellent written, oral, and interpersonal skills, and the ability to interface with and gain the respect of leaders at all levels, ability and willingness to learn legal or business concepts not initially familiar with, strongly preferred, must have self-starter and strong project leader in a fast-paced environment, must also like working on complex projects with multi-functional teams and be able to drive results. Next company is BGC Recruited firm. That's their webpage. And this is the position. They need a mid-level associate attorney. Full-time job experience is minimum 2 to 7 years max. You need to have a focus on bankruptcy and transactional law. The successful candidate will possess strong writing, research, and analytical skills and will be able to manage complex legal matters effectively. And Wisconsin bar admission is required. And then it goes into the duties and then the requirements, which you need experience in bankruptcy and transactional law, strong writing, research, and analytical abilities, demonstrated ability to handle complex legal issues and manage cases independently, excellent organizational skills and attention to detail, effective communication skills, both verbal and written. Wisconsin bar admission again required, JD from an accredited law school, admission to practice law in the state of Wisconsin in good standing. You need, which we did just go over those skills, but it does provide those skills again. This company is Us Corp. They do need a sustainability manager. So you will drive sustainability strategy programs and engagement across the company and with their stakeholders. The manager will be responsible for tasks essential to advancing the overall corporate sustainability performance. This role will manage sustainability initiatives, spearhead environmental and sustainability projects, provide guidance and recommendations to all business segments, and partner with internal and external parties to increase engagement and awareness. The manager will also build and maintain effective relationships with other business functions, business segments, customers, suppliers, community representatives, and third-party rating agencies. Of course, this role is on site and it does get into the essential responsibilities. Minimum qualifications is a bachelor's degree in related field and 8+ years of experience, passion for sustainability and environmental initiatives, excellent written and verbal communication skills, self-motivated with a strong work ethic and problem-solving skills, ability to work effectively with a high-performing team, both in a leadership role and as an individual contributor, strong organizational skills and attention to detail, flexibility, and strong desire to be a key contributor to a successful team for a company viewed as a sustainability leader. They do have preferred qualifications that you can check out here, and then they do have core competencies. And it gets into the working conditions. And as far as the pay, it is $102,800 to $176,800. All right, so this is Theta Care. So they need a contract administrator. Legal purposes, it is full-time. So with their benefits, they do have lifestyle engagement and access and affordability. So just a summary of the position: you will manage prospective renewal and termination negotiation, implementation, and maintenance processes for Theta Care's contracts, provide timely review, interpretation, and explanation of contractual language, policies, and programs, educates, assists, and supports vendors, Theta Care, and team members to ensure bidirectional compliance with various types of contracts. And it goes into your job description. Now it is day shift, Monday through Friday. And then as far as qualifications, you need a bachelor's degree in healthcare administration, information management, business administration, finance or related field, or paralegal certification with a contract focus or concentration. 1 or 2 years of experience in contract administration preferred. And then it goes into what your physical demands are and the work environment. Again, the schedule is 40 hours weekly, and it is Monday through Friday during the day. Overtime is also available. Next is Experimental Aircraft Association, Inc. They need a legal assistant. It is full-time. So this position supports and reports to the general counsel and assists the legal department in providing timely and exceptional legal services across all EAA departments. The legal assistant performs a wide variety of projects and functions, all while maintaining solid, productive working relationships and communications with all EAA personnel. The legal assistant has knowledge of and sensitivity to legal ethical standards, which are obligations of all counsel in EAA's legal department and of all work performed by EAA's legal counsel, and maintains absolute confidentiality of all non-public and confidential corporate information. The legal assistant performs high quality administrative duties that enables EAA's legal counsel to deploy their resources strategically and efficiently. And then there are other roles too that they are hiring for as well. But to get more details of this role, you would just click into it and it goes over the responsibilities. And now, as far as the minimum qualifications, they're associate's or bachelor's degree related to the course of study for legal assistance, prior legal assistance experience in a mid-sized or large law office with corporate emphasis, or in an in-house legal department, excellent verbal and written communication skills, integrity, responsibility, discretion, intelligence, independence, accuracy, neatness, attention to detail, eagerness to learn and grow in the job, sense of urgency and a positive attitude, excellent organizational skills with the ability to manage and prioritize multiple projects in a fast-paced environment under deadline pressure, desire to work in a process-driven environment that requires both analytical thinking and attention to detail, and enthusiasm for teamwork, proficient with Microsoft Office Suite or related software, either a notary public or willingness to become a notary public. And then there are also physical requirements with this role as well. Next is Godfrey and Kahn. That's their homepage. They need an attorney. So as far as their attorney positions, they are looking for a general attorney, a 2026 summer associate program 2L, and an executive compensation attorney. So let's just click on one. Let's try the 2026 one. Once you click on whichever one that interests you, it gives you more detail of what to expect in them. So you definitely want to click on these to find out more. Let's go up under the general attorney application submission. All right, so this is the next company, Fiduciary Partners. This is Fiduciary Partners. Here's page. These are the open positions. VP of Personal Trust Administration, and then Personal Trust Administration Officer, Trust Officer, Brookfield location. So let's look at this one. So as the trust officer, you will represent Fiduciary Partners as a primary relationship manager. This position will administer a wide range of personal trust accounts, has significant contact with clients and their advisors in Madison and the surrounding areas. This position is ideal for a trust officer with independent personal trust account administration experience. And then if you go into this more, it takes you over to the page where you can apply. Again, it is full-time. Benefits is professional development assistance, 401k, health insurance, 401k matching, paid time off, vision insurance, health savings account, dental insurance, employee assistance program. And it gets it to the full job description, the summary, which we just went over, more details of the responsibilities, and also more interpersonal skills on what you would need. And they do expect you to have trust administration. Well, it's preferred 5 years. It's not required, but it is preferred. Remember, I'm showing you the web pages and then the actual positions. So this is Cross Estate Planning and Elder Law Center. They do need a senior associate estate planning attorney. So you get base salary plus quarterly performance bonus structure up to $239,000 plus 401k match, health, dental, life, disability benefits. Again, this is full-time. You will be considered part-time for a great candidate. Now, your schedule could be hybrid with work from home more than 2 days per week, depending on client needs. You would need to be in Oregon, Wisconsin office often in the first couple of months for onboarding and training. on their system. And then once integrated, you can design your schedule to meet the client's needs and your production benchmark. You will be investing yourself to grow a firm and create a culture that will break the mold and change people's lives, not only their clients' lives, but the team members' lives. And you believe good enough sucks, you do push harder and achieve more. You need experience in estate planner who needs no supervision in dealing with planning for taxable estates. And you should already know your way around grants, ELITs, SLATs, and if you're not already familiar with the Wealth Council and Elder Council documents, then you will need to learn them. Then it gets into their system, and then as far as pay, you have a 90-day probationary training period where you learn the system. Following that period, you are guaranteed $165,000 in pay. Bonuses over the next 4 full quarters. Pay is at or above market, including the ability to earn bonuses. Starting base salary will be $100,000 to $135,000 per year, depending on your experience and intangibles. Quarterly bonuses are based objectively in productivity numbers. Total compensation can realistically be over $200,000 annually plus benefits. Then it gets into the team environment, more about what they expect for you to be. And then it does get into your qualifications, which you do need 5+ years of estate planning. It is required. Experience with taxable estates is a desire, but not necessary. Must be good with basic technology, experience with Windows 10 or 11 and Microsoft Office, Word, Excel, Outlook is required. Experience with Microsoft Teams, Adobe Acrobat Pro and Action Step is preferred, but not required. You must be a notary public or be able to be commissioned within a month. Excellent references are required. 3 years of estate and trust administration and probate experience is preferable. Applicant must be a graduate of an accredited law school and must be licensed to practice law in Wisconsin or able to be licensed within 3 months. Excellent communication skills, especially in highly stressful and emotional situations. Upbeat self-starter who has meticulous attention to detail, common sense, great interpersonal skills, and superior writing skills. And then it gets into the primary duties, more into the responsibilities, and then other requirements, what the environment is like, benefits, which they do offer, health insurance, 401k, paid holidays, paid vacation, sick time, life insurance, continued education budget, an individual office. And then it lets you know how you can apply, how your cover letter should be formatted. This is William H. Carmel, attorney at law, looking for a litigation attorney full-time. This is in Newark, New Jersey. The attorney will maintain high-value cases in both state and federal courts, handling all aspects from pre-trial preparation to trial. This role requires a proactive approach to litigation and a commitment to achieving favorable outcomes for clients. Then it gets into the duties, the requirements as far as education. There is a JD degree required, certifications, license to practice law in New Jersey. As far as skills, impeccable verbal and written communication skills, excellent negotiation skills, analytical and research skills, a strong courtroom presence, and eagerness to try cases. As far as benefits, paid time off plus 8 paid holidays, bonuses, health, dental, vision, STD and LTD, and other medical coverages, bereavement leave, hospital leave, group and optional life insurance, 401k with company matching. Next company is McCarter McCarter and English. Let me correct myself, McCarter and English. They do need a patent specialist, Newark, New Jersey. The salary range for this position is $50,000 to $175,000 per annum, commensurate with experience. If you have the appropriate experience, they invite you to consider joining the team. Send your resume and cover letter to the attention of Christine Lyden, Esquire, at recruiting@mccarter.com. And then it gets into those duties. Make sure you come and go over the duties and related duties and qualifications and everything first before you send your information over. You want to make sure it's a good fit for you as well. A minimum of 2 years of legal secretarial experience in the patent field, must type a minimum of 70 words per minute. Comprehensive knowledge of U.S. and foreign patent and trademark prosecution procedures, comprehensive knowledge in the preparations of IP documents, e-filing with the USPTO, comprehensive knowledge of effective proofreading techniques, comprehensive knowledge of MS Office, must be able to multitask in an extremely fast-paced environment, ability to type accurately and use a personal computer, excellent oral and written communication skills. Next company is Inficare Technologies. So they're looking for a paralegal. Work hours is from 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. with a half-hour lunch, or 9 to 5 with an hour lunch. Business casual dress code. Parking will be provided. Interview is virtual. As far as knowledge and skills and experience, you do need 2 years of experience as a paralegal in a law firm, legal tribunal, or legal department in a public or private entity whose primary function is the research, enactment, enforcement, or litigation of the legal matter. Mandatory skill certification requirements, paralegal certificate required, and it gets into the job duties of the role. Then America's Brain Service Committee. All right, so they need a supervising attorney, community justice unit, red bank. Now, the supervising attorney is responsible for supervision and support of legal services staff based out of the Red Bank office, providing direct legal representation, monitoring project goals and objectives, and developing reports for funders and participation in local, state, and national advocacy activities. The supervising attorney will also play a key role in developing pro se clinics and community legal orientations, facilitating training sessions for advocates, and organizing legal screenings and workshops for low-income migrants. This is Pecker and Abramson. This is their homepage. Now, they do need a litigation associate. So as an associate with P&A, you will have the opportunity to work in collaboration with senior attorneys on complex, interesting, and high-profile cases in an engaging environment that fosters professional development and career satisfaction. Associates are encouraged to engage in the development of case strategies and manage matters independently. Candidates should have experience arbitrating and litigating disputes and possess strong research, writing, and oral advocacy skills. Experience with construction matters is strongly preferred. Full-time pay is $140,000 to $180,000 per year. Benefits includes 401k, dental insurance, health insurance, life insurance, paid time off, and vision insurance. This is Bressler, Amory, and Ross. They need an insurance and personal injury defense paralegal. So in this role, you'll work closely with their principals and associates, providing essential support across a diverse range of litigation, arbitration, and mediation matters. This is a full-time position with hours from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday with a 1-hour lunch break. And it breaks down what you'll do, and what they're looking for is someone who has a minimum of 3+ years of paralegal experience in medical malpractice, insurance, or personal injury defense, which is required. Outstanding organizational skills and follow through, which is critical. Excellent written or communication skills, strong analytical skills, technical proficiency, a 4-year college degree or equivalent, work experience, proactive and resourceful. And then it gets into why you should consider working for them. And also, the annual salary is $60,000 to $70,000 per year. This is Marin, Marvel, Bradley, Anderson, and Tardy LLC. They need an associate litigation attorney. So with this type of role, if you're successful, then you will have an exceptional research, writing, and litigation skills, and the ability to handle a broad spectrum of civil cases. And it does go into the job duties. As far as qualifications, JD degree from an accredited law school, admitted in the state of New Jersey bar and New York, 3 to 5 years litigation experience, demonstrated ability and desire to manage caseload proactively from start to finish, strong work ethics, ability to self-manage and work in a team environment, strong research ability and written and oral communication skills, strong organization and problem-solving skills, desire to deliver exceptional client service and contribute to continued client development. This is law director. They need an associate attorney. It is hybrid. So you need 0 to 2 years of experience for its Jersey City, New Jersey office. The applicant should be admitted to practice in New York and or New Jersey. Dual admission is preferred. A driver's license is required. The firm provides extensive training to its new associates. Under the supervision of a partner, the associate will be handling a variety of cases, including the defense of casualty, professional liability, and employment matters. If you possess a strong work ethic and want to work in their Northeast Defense Litigation Practice Group, then this may be the opportunity for you. Candidates that are currently clerking and able to start in the fall are welcome to apply as well. It gets into the requirements, responsibilities, what they do offer as well. So you must be willing to and able to build a minimum draft review and respond to petitions, complaints, motions, and written discovery, attend hearings and meetings with clients when requested, prepare for and attend depositions, assist with preparation for mediations and trials. They do offer one-on-one mentorship and training by partners. Salary is from $100,000 to $135,000. Quarterly bonuses based on your billable hours. Annual performance review with potential for a sizable increase in salary. Hybrid work environment, flexible hours, medical insurance. This is currently provided by United Healthcare with multiple insurance plans to choose from based on your needs. Partially paid for by firm for the employees. All outpatient mental health services are free of charge with no copays. All of these are optional. Is dental and vision insurance, voluntary life and disability insurance, voluntary accidental insurance, critical illness insurance, cancer insurance, hospitalization insurance, health savings account, flexible spending account, 401k after 1 calendar year of employment, paid time off, PTO to support your overall well-being, collegial work environment, and then it gets into more about what the company is about. And then next is South Jersey Legal Services. And what they need is a staff attorney. And it does say you know exactly who you would report to under the direction of the managing attorney. The staff attorney provides the highest quality of legal services to SJLS clients in a variety of property law matters. The staff attorney also acts as a liaison between SJLS and the local community groups and engages in community outreach, community legal education. Then it gets into the duties and responsibilities, then the job qualifications, which admission to the Bar of New Jersey preferred but not required. Must be a member of the bar in any state or be eligible and willing to take the next available New Jersey bar exam. Bilingual for Spanish, English preferred. Ability to relate to low income clients and groups with demonstrated interest in poverty law issues and or public interest. Now, they do offer comprehensive benefits package included but not limited to medical, dental, or vision insurance, life insurance, 401k for eligible participants. 2025 attorney salary scales range from $79,960 to $140,930. Commensurate with experience, hybrid work option available for attorneys. This is Thomas and Hafer LLC. They're looking for a legal assistant / secretary positions as well, and also paralegals. But for this role, the ideal candidate must possess a strong work ethic, punctuality, excellent typing skills and grammar skills, the ability to perform effectively as part of a team or independently, the ability to see all aspects of a project through the completion while maintaining quality of the highest level, strong organizational and effective time management abilities, attention to detail, demonstrated proficiency and savvy in technology. The suitable candidate should be familiar with Microsoft Word, Outlook, e-filing, PDF doc scanning, and document management software to support our paperless work environment. And the benefits include a competitive salary, PTO, healthcare benefits, and 401k plan. For the Hampton, New Jersey, which is where we're looking at, you need 2+ years of general liability experience. Then if you scroll up, it will tell you how you can apply. Next company is System 1. System 1 is looking for a paralegal. Its direct hire compensation is $55,000 to $70,000 annually. Hours are from 8 to 4:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and then 8 to 12 on Friday. And it goes into what the job duties are and the job requirements. You need prior experience drafting and filing pleadings, knowledge of insurance subrogation, helpful but not required. Strong computer skills, including use of Microsoft Word, case management software, Adobe, and Outlook. Excellent organizational skills, detail-oriented and ability to multitask. Sound judgment and decision-making skills, strong interpersonal skills, strong verbal and written skills, strong work ethic, reliable, and team player. Now, they do offer benefits coverage options, including medical, dental, vision, spending accounts, life insurance, voluntary plans, as well as participation in a 401k plan. Or the next is the Stevens and Lee's company. They are seeking experienced attorney with 1 year to a decade or more of practice are essential members of their team. If we scroll on down, it does tell you more about your career progress within the company and what to expect. This is what we wanted to look into, the labor and employment associate. So the ideal candidate will have 1 to 4 years of experience in either employment litigation, restrictive covenants, federal arbitrations, severance agreements. Candidates must be licensed to practice law in New Jersey. Additional bar admissions is A plus. Submit your resume and cover letter. Now this is Levinson and Alex Rod. They are looking for people to join for several positions. Their law firm has 10 office locations throughout central New Jersey. They're always interested in adding talented, energetic, and experienced candidates to their team, which their positions include attorneys, paralegals, law clerks, legal assistants, and receptionists. And if interested in submitting your resume to one of the office, you'll email a PDF version to this email right here. Make sure to include a brief description of the type of position you're seeking. And if your skill set fits the current hiring needs, then they will be in contact with you. But if not, then they will keep your resume on file. And if a position for which you're qualified becomes available, they will be in contact with you. Okay, so this is Connell Foley. They need a partner for labor and employment, someone experienced to join their labor and employment practice group based out of the Roslyn office. Candidate must be admitted in New Jersey, New York, admission A+. Qualified candidates should demonstrate knowledge in the following areas, which is New Jersey employment law litigation on behalf of management, New Jersey employment law counseling on behalf of management, experience presenting at conferences and client trainings, conducting internal investigations, and knowledge of traditional law, labor law. Next is Brandon Broderick Law Firm. This is junior associate attorney employment law position. So in this role, you will gain hands-on experience with litigation, client interaction, and strategic case development from day one. The ideal candidate is eager to advocate for employees and make a meaningful impact on their legal journey. And then it gets into what your responsibilities will be and qualifications. As far as qualifications, you need to be licensed in a good standing with the New Jersey bar. Admission to the New York bar is also a plus. Passion towards advocating for individuals with employment-related claims, excellent legal research, writing, and analytical skills, strong verbal communication and interpersonal skills, proactive, collaborative, detail-oriented, and committed to continuous learning, proficient in legal research tools and Microsoft Office Suite, $80,000 to $100,000 per year as far as compensation, which is based on different factors. They do offer benefits for people who work over 30 hours a week, which is medical insurance, including dental and vision, paid time off, vacation and sick time, robust holiday schedule, summer Fridays, early closure, Memorial Day, Labor Day, 401k plans, plus matching for qualifying employees. Next company is Legal Services of New Jersey. They are looking for several legal positions. These are 4 listed. They have an immediate opening for an experienced bilingual administrative assistant to work with multiple attorneys and paralegals. And then it gets into what you can expect to do. Previous administrative experience, Spanish fluency, a working knowledge of Outlook, and excellent communications and organization skills are required. Legal experience is a plus, and they do offer a supportive teamwork environment with work-life balance. Benefits include comprehensive low-cost health insurance, employer-sponsored retirement plans, and generous leave policies. Comprehensive benefits package, 2025 salary scale for the position started at $54,000. Now it's, of course, always based on your knowledge and skills, but you send a resume and cover letter explaining interest and related experience to that email. And then there are other roles, Legal Service of Northwest New Jersey, Northeast New Jersey Legal Services. So, no, you could apply for any of those. This company is TGL or Graces, Grabler, and LeBron. They are looking for personal injury attorney mid-level. So you will focus on a variety of personal injury cases, not limited to auto, motorcycle, truck, or slip and fall accidents. They seek a candidate who will serve as an advocate and an ambassador to the applicants and claimants and will work positively and diligently for the client with the paralegals and legal assistants on the team. You must be able to handle complex personal injury cases from intake to verdict or settlement and be extremely thorough. They do seek a candidate looking to become an integral step in their career and willing to stand for the best interest of the client and firm. The ideal candidate is an experienced trial attorney who is compassionate and self-motivated. And then it does go into the duties. Again, it's full-time, 130 to 150,000. And as far as your qualifications, you must have 5 years of plaintiff's personal injury experience, must be licensed in New Jersey, proficient in negotiating settlement with insurance carriers and resolving property damage claims, advanced knowledge of Microsoft Suite, demonstrate the ability to multitask, exhibit organizational skills, experience with trials, demonstrate team player and collaborative attributes, demonstrate confidentiality, must have strong knowledge of Microsoft Suite, exhibit strong written and oral communication skills, possess tenacity, drive, and compassion, quality control. Candidate must be willing to travel to court, bilingual in Spanish or in English preferred, hybrid flexibility, physical requirements must be able to lift up to 25 to 20 to 25 pounds, sit for prolonged periods of time, usually 7 to 8 hours. This position uses standard office equipment, but is not limited to computers, printers, phones, and copiers. Annual dexterity. They do offer benefits of 401k matching, dental insurance, employee assistance program, employee discounts, flexible schedule, flexible spending account, health insurance, health savings account, life insurance, paid time off, referral program, and vision insurance. This is NJM Insurance Group. This is their homepage. Then I need a staff attorney, workers' compensation claims full-time. You need 3+ years of workers' compensation litigation experience to defend formal claims. Then you in Central South New Jersey. Then it gets into the job responsibilities. And then as far as job requirements, current license to practice law in New Jersey, analytical ability and strong attention to detail, ability to work both independently and as part of a team, strong negotiation and communication and legal research skills, ability to travel within the state and cover multiple counties, 110,000 to 175,000 based on a few factors. Now, full-time benefits package including but not limited to 401k with employer match up to 8%, and additional service-based contributions, health, dental, vision, insurance, life and disability coverage, generous PTO, paid sick leave, and pay parental leave in addition to state mandated leave. Employees must also be eligible for discretionary bonuses. This is Helen and Hart, LLP. This is over in the state of Colorado. This is for a litigation consultant. It's full-time. You will provide excellent, efficient, and insightful substantive input for in-house counsel and external constituents representing national law firms on casework ranging from the highly technical to the highly emotional, from single party personal injury cases to complex multi-party commercial litigation, assist in the trial skills training of Holland and Hart litigators, and support trial consulting business development. And there is the essential responsibilities, job qualifications. What's going on here? Okay, master's degree in social science or similar degree required. D in social science discipline preferred. Proven litigation, consulting experience in legal communication. Communication training required. Superior organizational skills, exemplary written and verbal communication skills. Excellent interpersonal skills. Demonstrated ability to manage demanding workload and proficient in setting priorities, ability to multitask and meet stringent deadlines in a fast-paced environment, extensive travel required, and there is physical requirements and work environment requirements that you need to check out. At this time, this position allows for hybrid schedule. Additional days in office may be required depending on the business need and the demand of specific tasks. The hybrid work structure may change at any time, including the number of days in office they require. Far as compensation, the range is $163,764.84 to $272,941.39 annually. Now, this application window is anticipated to close after Monday, July. So do not waste time. They do offer benefits, including medical, dental, vision, life, AD&D, EAP, STD, and LTD. And they also offer voluntary income protection benefits such as supplemental life, accident, critical illness, and long-term care insurances, as well as a 401k retirement plan with a company match. In addition, they do offer educational assistance, free or discounted legal services, and opportunity through the Holland and Hart Foundation, which is a non-profit organization dedicated to creating volunteer opportunities for lawyers, staff, families, and friends of Holland and Hart, LLC, Brownstein, Hyatt, Barber, and Schreck, LLP. This is their homepage. They need a corporate associate. You need 3 to 6 years of experience in middle market and lower middle market M&A and private equity transaction. Additional experience with outside general counsel work is helpful but not required, while strong academic performance, superb communication skills, and proven track record of success within a law firm are important criteria for this position. They are interested in candidates that have a growth mindset, thrive in a dynamic, collaborative, and fast-paced work environment, and are interested in having a significant role on their deal team. And then as far as compensation, it ranged between $215,000 to $238,000. And to apply, it does it, you know where you need to submit your cover letter and a resume. This is Wheeler Trigg O'Donnell, LLP, and they do need a litigation associate. And it gives you a little bit of background of the company year. But as an ideal litigation associate, you will need a passion for litigation and a drive to become a top-notch trial lawyer, a history of achievement, leadership, and involvement in law school, and well-rounded credentials and demonstrated record of excellence. Next is Thurman and Howard, LLC. They need a paralegal domestic relations, 5+ years family law or litigation experience to join the domestic relations team in Denver. You will operate under a client-first philosophy in all things. They do seek to provide exceptional services to their clients, and it gets into what your duties and responsibilities will be. As far as requirements, paralegal degree, certificate, or equivalent combination or of education and experience, demonstrated proficiency with Microsoft Office programs, demonstrated proficiency with Adobe programs, excellent interpersonal communication and writing skills, ability to adapt to workplace stressors and competing priorities, ability to maintain client confidentiality, strong attention to detail and organizational skills, direct and appellate court e-filing, knowledge and experience, the deadline to apply. It does say July the 1st, right? Because this has not been taken down as of yet, means it hasn't been filled. So you're more than welcome to come on over here and apply for it. They do offer competitive compensation and comprehensive benefits package, including medical, dental, vision, life, long-term disability, flexible spending, or a 1K paid time off, paid holidays, bonus, and more. Salary range is $37.98 to $55.25. Of course, depending on your experience. This is Gravis Law. You need a Family Law 1. It's full-time. You need 3+ years experience practicing law. The successful attorney 1 is self-directed and thrives with lots of support and autonomy. The attorney 1 generally receives a substantial portion of their work from Gravis Law's lead generation and marketing and or other attorneys in the office. And attorney 1 is expected to generate a portion, 20% of their own billable work and attend 2 events per quarter. Attorneys have access to coaching and support services or business development and networking. The firm prioritizes a work-life integration, a collaborative culture, and competitive compensation and incentive structure that is unique to the industry. Then it goes into the responsibilities. Now, the attorney is expected to bill an average of 1,500 hours annually, with collections expected on 1,400 hours of invoices worked while working a full-time employment schedule. This roughly translates to billing 30 hours per week at 50 weeks annually. Minimum requirements: excellent written and interpersonal skills, excellent legal research skills, JD degree from an American Bar Association accredited law school, admission, 3+ years experience as an attorney, which we did go over. And it gets into the work environment, conditions, and physical demands. Wage is $90,000 to $100,000 plus based on experience. Insurance, they do have benefits of medical, dental, vision, and life insurance. Retirement, 401k plan with company matching. Attorney received unlimited PTO for vacation, sick days, paid federal holidays, paid volunteer time off up to 16 hours annually. Opportunity to cross-train and grow within the organization. Attorneys are also eligible to participate in the attorney bonus program as well. This is Adams and Martin's group. Estate planning legal support specialist is full-time, 23 to 26 per hour. So you will be required to be a dedicated individual who can manage various administrative and case management tasks to support the firm's estate planning attorneys effectively. And it gets into the main responsibilities. As far as qualifications, you need at least 3+ years of estate planning experience, ability to commute daily to the firm's office in Colorado Springs, Colorado, excellent organizational and prioritization skills, proven ability to work collaboratively with multiple attorneys, strong attention to detail, a positive attitude, and a team-oriented mindset. This position requires full-time availability during standard business hours, Monday through Friday. The rate is $45,000 to $55,000 per year. Benefits are discussed once you are selected for an interview. This is McDivitt Law Firm. They are looking for a litigation paralegal full-time. This is an in-person position with flexibility and a hybrid schedule once fully trained. They are seeking an exceptional paralegal that works proficiently and effectively with lawyers, with attorneys and staff, and has a client-first mindset. The ideal candidate will be professional, positive, organized, highly motivated, and proactive with superior analytical and critical thinking skills, as well as the desire to provide exceptional client services. And then it goes into the requirements as far as education, bachelor's or associate's degree or certification in paralegal studies from an accredited college or university program, preferred but not required, minimum of 2 years PI litigation experience, preferred but not required. Benefits are 401k matching, health insurance, dental insurance, vision insurance, paid time off, education reimbursement, flex account. Salary is $65,000 to $90,000 per year. Next is Young Williams. Young Williams need a legal assistant. It's $17.50 per hour full-time. The legal specialist is responsible for preparing case files for court hearings, entering court depositions, including order entry, and completing actions on referrals from staff attorneys for court follow-up actions. The individual represents Young Williams in the state agency by providing outstanding customer service and accurate follow-up through actions for all inquiries and referrals. As far as required education, high school graduate or GED, associate's degree preferred, knowledge of federal and state child support policies and procedures, 1 year experience with the judicial process involving the enforcement and establishment of child support orders preferred, excellent customer service skills. Benefits include medical, dental, vision, life insurance, and disability coverages. They also offer a 401k program with an employer match, paid time off programs along with paid holidays and are also available. I just quickly want to tell you about this bonus role. This is said Fine Law. This is like a little bonus role as a debt collection specialist. They are providing a $1,000 new hire bonus for all new full-time employees. As a debt collection specialist, you will manage an assigned account portfolio for past due accounts. Ideal candidate will be highly motivated individuals with a strong work ethic who thrive in a fast-paced professional environment. And it goes into the duties, skills, and abilities. As far as compensation, you earn your base wage plus commission. Total compensation currently range from $50 to $34.70 per hour. Now, while you bill your queues, they do guarantee that you are going to have a minimum total compensation of $15 to $20 per hour. However, previous collection or related experience is not required to be successful. High-performing collection specialists, bilingual collectors are also eligible to earn an additional 50 cents per hour. So if you are driven by a no-limit commission plan that reward performance backed by a guaranteed minimum, then they will want to see you apply. They also offer benefits package, 401k dental vision coverage, 401k matching, flexible spending accounts for child care and or medical expenditures, paid holidays and paid time off, parking, bus pass, and tuition reimbursement, life insurance, short-term and long-term disability insurance. You must complete a pre-employment criminal background check and drug screen as well. Next is Duford Waldeck. They are needing an attorney and legal staff, and whichever one you decide to apply for, you will come here and submit your information. Next is Robertson and Henry. They need a senior associate attorney for civil litigation. So you'll litigate compelling and diverse civil matters while being supported by collaborative teams and strong operational systems. They manage their manageable caseloads and low billable hour requirement allows you to be fully present both in and outside of the courtroom. It gives it to what you will do and what you will not do. What they need from you is 5+ years of civil litigation experience, preferably in real estate litigation, licensed Colorado attorney in good standing, prior civil litigation experience strongly preferred, but they'll consider hungry, motivated litigators from other backgrounds. Experience with courtroom advocacy, draft pleadings, and managing discovery, a collaborative communicator who values professional integrity and strong client service, ability to work on site full-time at one of their Colorado offices. Base salary is $160,000 to $275,000 plus, depending on experience and leadership role. They do offer comprehensive health, dental, vision, life, and disability insurance, 401k with employer match, paid bar dues, CLEs, and other license expenses. You will work in the office Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. because they believe the best collaboration and mentorship happens face-to-face. The Houston law firm, they need an associate attorney. You need 3+ years of litigation experience, preferably with an emphasis on insurance-related litigation, such as coverage disputes, personal injury cases, premises liability lawsuits, and bad faith claims of litigation. So this firm seeks an associate with 3+ years of litigation experience. You'll have experience investigating, defending first and third party claims, taking and defending depositions, drafting dispositive motives, and attending court hearings in state and federal courts. Experience drafting coverage opinions and conducting examinations under oath in a strong plus excellent research writing and independent thinking skills are essential. Candidates will have the opportunity to handle the day-to-day responsibilities of all aspects of the matter on which they work, from pre-litigation analysis and client recommendations through trial and appeal, and then it goes into the duties and responsibilities as well as the required skills and qualifications. Doctor of Jurisprudence degree, possession of a license to practice law in Colorado, ability to handle fast-paced workload and add value to multiple projects simultaneously, ability to use hands-on approach to research, problem solving, and client relations, comfortable with technology, very positive thinker with a good sense of humor, must be outgoing, collegial, and collaborative. Qualifications include distinguished academics from a BA accredited law school, strong writing skills, a keen attention to detail, excellent communication, and interpersonal skills is a must. Benefits are paid medical and dental, vision, 401k, paid time off, short-term, long-term disability, and life insurance, parking, and more. This is $110,000 to $185,000. This is Childs McEwen, LLC. They are looking for a litigation paralegal and also litigation associate attorney. So you need 3+ years of experience in Colorado litigation for their Denver office. They will consider applicants looking for a part-time and full-time position. They're currently offering a progressive hybrid work model of 2 days in office and 3 days working remotely. The experienced paralegal will work closely with the team as a trusted member to help with all aspects of case management and fact development, including collecting, organizing, and summarizing medical and other records, drafting disclosures, and preparing exhibits, background research, and substantive contributions to trial readiness. Candidates will need to have a paralegal associate degree or a certificate. They offer competitive wages and benefits, which may include health, dental, vision, life, and disability insurance, pre-tax flexible spending accounts, paid time off, contribution to 401k, and potential profit sharing. The benefits may differ between part-time and full-time. This salary range will be $30 per hour to $44 per hour, depending on potential employee qualifications, experience, and other considerations permitted by law. Send your cover letter and resume and references to Melinda Strickland, Firm Administrator, at that email. McGeady, Betcher, Cortez, Williams is next company. They need a record specialist, also an associate, a paralegal assistant as well. You need to be a college graduate. Of course, the ideal candidate will be a quick learner, work efficiently, and have excellent organizational skills with detailed ability being very important. This involves creating, maintaining, and destroying client files in both electronic and paper form, including extensive use of document management and database software. You will learn a great deal about their specialized practice as you classify and file documents. The ideal candidate will have records of library experience and a college degree with a good academic record. Clerical, law firm, library, and database experience a plus, but not necessary. Candidates should be able to lift a storage box full of files weighing 40 pounds or more. Salary range is $50,000 to $55,000 based on experience. A discretionary bonus may also be available based on performance. This role is eligible for the following firm benefits: paid time off, firm paid medical insurance for the employee and their dependents, employer contribution and health savings account, life insurance, disability insurance, voluntary insurance, including supplemental life, dental, vision, and employer contribution to individuals' 401k plan, equal to 3% of salary after 1 year of service. Currently, the office is working a hybrid schedule requiring in-office attendance 2 days per week. New employees are required to work in the office 5 days a week with their first 6 months in order to get acclimated to the firm and the role. Filing and night is next. But before we move forward, you would email a cover letter with your salary requirements and resume to David Meters at that email. Now, Holland and Knight need a senior conflicts attorney. It's full-time, so they're seeking a senior conflict attorney to assist their attorneys with clearing conflicts related to new business intake while protecting the firm and its clients from adversity and risk. This is an exciting opportunity to help build a new team and have an immediate impact on their firm. Periodic in-person presence is required for annual or biannual weekend team building events. Attendance at an in-person quarterly meeting may also be required depending on a person's location, and this position can be based within a reasonable commuting distance of any of their U.S. offices. Then it goes into the requirements as far as the responsibilities, the required qualifications. Is 10 plus years of legal experience, including 5 plus years identifying and clearing conflicts of interest, preferably with a large law firm. JD from an accredited law school and U.S. bar admission and jurisdiction where the firm has an office. Ability to sit or stand for extended periods of time. Now, this is in Colorado, so pay rate will be between $136,700 to $205,100. They do offer comprehensive medical PPO and HDHPs, dental and vision plans, including coverage for domestic partners, life and AD&D insurance, short and long-term disability insurance, tax advantage accounts for healthcare expenses, including FSAs and HSAs, FSAs for dependent care, health advocacy services, behavioral health and counseling resources for all family members, 401k, profit sharing, pre-tax transit and parking program, backup dependent care, senior care planning, support resources for individuals with development disabilities and their caregivers, and paid holidays and other paid time off, including paid leave for new parents. This is SRG LLC. They need an associate attorney. As an attorney at STR, you will engage with partners, associates, and all staff. You will have the opportunity to take depositions, attend mediations, evaluate cases, work with experts, draft pleadings, attend hearings and trials, and interact with clients. Unlike some law firms that assign project-based work to new attorneys, our attorneys are assigned their own cases with the guidance and support of the partner, handle all aspects of their cases from inception through conclusion. Attorneys are typically assigned to work with two partners and are assigned a paralegal and secretary. Together, they collaborate to determine the best resolution for the client and then execute a plan to reach that solution. 0 to 5 years experience, $90,000 to $130,000. 5+ years experience, $125,000 to $160,000. Benefits includes health insurance, profit sharing, 401k, payment of bar, CLE dues, fees, PTO, and bonus program. Qualifications is licensed to practice law in Colorado, in good standing with all bars, current residents in Colorado, or set plans for relocation, excellent writing skills, excellent research abilities, utilizing Westlaw and other online sources, strong communication abilities, attention to detail, and the drive to engage in legal practices. Benefits include health, dental, vision insurance, 401k, flexible spending account, health savings account, profit sharing after 1 year of service on July 1st or January 1st, eligibility start, paid time off, PTO 17 days per year, life insurance, additional voluntary benefits including MetLife plan, disability insurance, additional life insurance, pet insurance, and credit protection. Backus and Shanker LLC, they need a workers' compensation attorney. Though the workers' compensation attorney position requires a solid foundation in litigation skills, including administrative court appearances, as well as taking expert depositions and competency in drafting motions. This role requires strong organizational skills and ability to manage a large caseload. As far as qualifications, compensation range is $120,000 to $200,000 plus per year, including base salary and commission, full-time paralegal assistant, company paid employee medical insurance, company paid employee dental insurance, company paid employee long-term disability, company paid employee term life and AD&D, vision insurance, short-term disability, cafeteria plan, including dependent care, FSA, parking, FSA, commuter, FSA, and HSA, additional voluntary, individual, and family term life, AD&D. Please send your resume and cover letter to that Lion Gaddis. They do need a paralegal. The ideal candidate will have 3+ years of experience in water court litigation and water-related transactions, be able to work in a fast-paced, high-volume environment as needed to support several attorneys, including document drafting, proofreading, revising, court filings, electronic file management, calendar management, transcription, and general support for assigned attorneys. This position involves regular interaction with clients via the phone or in person. Familiarity with tabs practice master is helpful. Experience with Microsoft Word, Excel, Adobe, and CCE or similar systems is a must. Compensation, competitive annual base salary, merit-based as required by Colorado Equal Pay Act. Industry-leading 401k company match up to 12.5% of compensation, 10 paid holidays annually, partial remote work option, paid time off or PTO accrued based on 1 year's service. Salary is 32 to 35 hourly, and it does let you know that they do have medical, dental, and vision plans designed to fit individual needs, including coverage for dependents and spouse, domestic partners, with firms providing a percentage of the employee-only medical premium, health savings account for eligible plan participants, employee assistance program, paid leave for both female and male upon the birth or adoption of a new child, pre-tax reimbursement accounts for health care, independent care, flexible spending accounts for health, independent daycare expenses, disability and life insurance, business casual attire year-round, and in addition to attorney personal and development and business development. Wilson, Saucony, Goodrich, and Rosati. That's their homepage. New business and conflicts analysts is what they are looking for. So you will play a crucial role in supporting the firm's conflicts team by managing potential conflicts of interest related to client and matter intakes, as well as attorney and staff hiring. This position is fully remote and operates during West Coast business hours, providing an opportunity for professional growth within a leading legal firm that serves technology and life sciences enterprises globally. It's fully remote, operates. We did discuss that. And then it gets into the responsibilities. Now, it is a hybrid work schedule. As far as requirements, bachelor's degree required 1+ year of relevant experience at a law firm in conflicts preferred, excellent analytical and research skills, able to exercise independent judgment, able to work efficiently and independently with a high degree of accuracy, confidentiality, and professionalism. As far as the rate of pay is at $26.98 to $36.50 per hour due to location and other factors. Bremer, White, Brown, and O'Meara, they need an associate attorney. You definitely need to be ambitious. So you will gain immediately hands-on experience handling a variety of litigation matters involving wrongful death, premises liability, personal injury, construction, breach of contract, business disputes, and more. From inception to resolution, you will have the opportunity to handle every aspect of your cases, including legal strategy, research, drafting, pleadings, and motions, managing discovery, arguing motion in court, attending mediations and trials. You will have the chance to work with a diverse range of clients, including individuals, businesses, and organizations. This role offers an excellent platform for professional growth, as well as collaborate closely with team members and have the opportunity to be mentored by experienced partners. And as far as your requirements is 1+ years of experience in civil litigation and law firm environment, comprehensive litigation experience including legal research, drafting motions, managing discovery, as well as interfacing directly with clients and opposing counsel, experience taking and defending key positions, arguing motions, and attending mediations. Preferred trial experience is a plus. Exceptional communication and advocacy skills, along with a client-focused mindset and a passion for achieving successful outcomes, desired and or ability to manage a caseload independently while also working collaboratively with team members. JD degree from an accredited law school, admission to the state bar in the jurisdiction in which you will practice law or already admit to the relevant state bar via motion by reciprocity. Then it gets into the benefits, competitive compensation plus performance-based bonus plan, generous medical insurance, HMO/PPO, employer paid premium up to 100%, employer funded HRA for PPO plans, dental insurance, employer paid premium up to 100%, vision coverage, wellness incentives, including fitness discounts and rewards programs, life insurance, pet insurance, unlimited time off programs, 12 paid holidays, 401k. The expected base salary range is $110,000 to $150,000. However, actual compensation will be determined based on experience, of course. So that is it. We were able to get through all of those. Next is going to be our spin the wheel, because we need to know what industry specific companies we're going to be getting into. We're going over for next week. So let's go ahead and get into that. All right, so we are going to spin our wheel like we've always done. We're going to spin the wheel for the industry, and we're going to spin the other wheel for the 5 states. Here we go. Hospitality in the state of Idaho. All right, let's spin this wheel for the next 4 states. All right, we got Michigan. We got the state of Illinois. 2 more spins. Indiana and South Dakota. All right, so next week, next Saturday on July 19th, join us because we will be going over non-work from home, hospitality industry specific careers located in the state of Idaho, Michigan, Illinois, Indiana, and South Dakota. You don't want to miss this. Thanks for joining. See you next week, you guys. Bye.